Xbox had a pretty big day at Gamescom with a heavy focus on the upcoming ROG Ally. We got a lot to get through, so let's break that down. Up next. What's going on, guys? It's Kalo, and I'm here to give you the lowdown on all things gaming. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to this channel for weekly video game news content. Drop a like on the video, and welcome to the Level Up. So the Xbox ROG Ally had a lot of eyes on it over the past few days at Gamescom, mainly because Xbox is really pushing it as one of their focal points in their hardware business. You know, the one that everyone said they're quitting on. Now I know some people might say all things released from a console maker matter, which hey, that might be the case for some. But I personally think over the last few months, especially when we look at Xbox and what they've been trying to do, a product like the Xbox Meta Quest really didn't get that much love, especially when compared to the Xbox ROG Ally. It kinda just came and went. I mainly think this is because Xbox is using this as the demo grounds for what lies ahead for Xbox fans, being that specific blend of the Windows experience with Xbox home consoles. And speaking from a more personal take here, I do own the ROG Ally, and I often found the Windows side of that device is rather clunky and not as streamlined as it could be. And one downfall of that device is it's very intertwined with Windows. So this is where I think a turn on and play device like the Xbox ROG Ally really fits in, especially for the casual gamer. Now, to give Asus credit, they've done a lot to improve the overall experience, but with the aid of Xbox, that can get even better. And they revealed they're doing that by giving this device what they call the Xbox experience, which is more or less that classic console interface that you do get with your Xbox Series X. To many, this would feel familiar, especially if you opt to purchase this device, which already makes it another branch of the bigger Xbox tree. This will also include features like handheld optimized games that pretty much show users if certain games are the most optimized for the handheld format. And if this feature does sound familiar, it's already available on the Steam Deck, but getting it on this Xbox device is pretty welcomed. And speaking of features that already exist, we're talking about cloud saves, cloud streaming, and all that pretty much make the ROG Ally one of my favorite gaming devices to date. But that's the thing. From what I've seen and what I've heard, someone like me who already owns this ROG Ally, I wouldn't recommend buying the Xbox One either. This is because essentially you're getting the same experience already with very marginal upgrades, if any. Sure, the full screen Xbox experience is going to launch on that platform day one, but I do assume at some point in time that will come over to the ROG Ally. Now, speaking of buying the device itself, I do think that's going to be the big downfall of such a thing, mainly because of the price point, which is something we haven't gotten official word, at least as of right now. Of course, rumors have swirled and images have leaked that the base model will be around $550 US, and the Ally X being the more premium offering, that's coming in at $900, which to me, those prices do sound more than real. Honestly, if you were coming into this thinking any of these devices would be more budget-friendly, that's simply just not happening here. And apparently Xbox has yet to reveal those prices due to what they claim are the global economic climate, or pretty much all these tariffs going on, and they might be looking to find ways to make that price come down, which I do think is good, but quite honestly, I don't see this device coming in at below $500. Which, if you ask me, if they do get it below $500, that's gonna be rather impressive. I don't think it's gonna be the ROG Ally X or that premium one, but that mainline one, the regular ROG Xbox Ally, yeah, under $500, I would recommend it. But with all that being said, I'm going to pass it off to you guys. What do you think about all this? Would you buy this Xbox ROG Ally? But that about does it here. I've been Kalo. I gave you the lowdown on all things gaming, and if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to this channel for weekly video game news content. Drop a like on the video, and this has been the Level Up.